Good morning, homesteaders. Welcome back, Arizona Unplugged channel. So it's about 8 o'clock. I've been up since sunrise as normal, and decided to come. Why put this gate? Keep the dogs from the power room. See what we got here as far as power. We got about 25%. I'm sure you can't see the lights flashing, but I want to show you the progress we've been making the last week or so since my last video. And the storage room, our main last project, is almost done. We're still we're waiting on some money to finish that. We need to buy siding, which is really expensive. I actually did find it cheaper at a different Home Depot. I think they're wanting $39 a sheet or something like that. So it's about $500 in siding, so we just don't have the money for it as of right now. But it is pretty much dried in. So I'm standing in the power water room that you've all been into before, and almost everything is out of here. Now it's in the storage room where it belongs. So let me show you what's going on here. So I built a shelf up there to keep some extra parts. That's a crimper tool for crimping wire for solar equipment. I built a little desk thing here. Generator's under there for now. We still need to build the generator room. And then I've got this pile on the floor I need to go through, organize tools, get whatever I don't need in here over to the shop, and then store everything properly in here. But it's pretty much empty now in here, which is nice. I still have the old 20 sealed lead acid batteries that we were running on for a couple years. But now we got the awesome lithium ions. These things are awesome, guys. I want to buy one, maybe two more, and I got to do it within probably the next 8 or 9 months, because they say after having these batteries for a year, you shouldn't add on to them. So I gotta find a couple grand somewhere. So everything else is working great. We have power all the time now. Now, unless it's cloudy for a day or two, I may have to run the generator for a little bit, but it's all good. So let's go into the shop, and I'll show you the progress we've made in the storage room and our next project that I'm starting today. Actually, the wife kind of started it yesterday. So the shop is still got a bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to build a shelf along the whole length of this wall that's going to house all of this stuff. I did bring the freezer in here, and I did buy the part that I thought I needed, but it's still doing the same thing. I believe it's the compressor that's gone, that's gone out. I don't know if that's fixable, or if I just got to get it replaced, or if it's too expensive, I'll just get rid of this and get a new one. But we did build a nice workbench, and I got a lot of hardware here. And again, we're still in the process of getting everything organized. It's been in boxes for a year or two, so it's not exactly the easiest or quickest thing to do. So here's the storage room, guys, the last build that you've seen. So this was the spot for the freezer. So if we get it fixed, that's where the freezer is going to go. If not, that's where the new freezer is going to go. But as you can see, we got all this stuff out of the trailer. Almost everything's out of the power water room, and everything's stored, everything's labeled. But yeah, all the shelves are built. It turned out really nice. The shelving is just so super solid, guys. I mean, I could climb up and down this, and I'm 230 pounds, something like that. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but anyways, they're very strong shelves. Everything turned out really well. So this helped free up a lot of space, and now everything's organized, and that's key. And I talked about this before, when you're working on something and you need whatever and you can't find it, it's frustrating, and it's a huge waste of time, and I hate both of those. So here's a thing that we got a couple months back. 2 of the calorie diesel heaters. One of these is going to be for the dog condo that I'll install sometime in the fall when it starts getting cold, and the other one is going to be for the power water room. and I'll just keep that on low. I'll keep the temperature in there probably, you know, in the 60s. So this thing will barely be working to do that since it's such a small and pretty well insulated room. But just as a peace of mind, these are cool because they're Bluetooth capable, so I can actually run these from my smartphone inside the cabin. So I don't have to get outside in the cold to see what's going on with them or to adjust them. So that's pretty neat. When I open those up, I'll definitely do a video about that. I've never had a diesel heater before. We did to get our hose reel up finally. I'm gonna put a shelf right here where my little compressor is gonna go. So that's kind of up out of the way. But I'm really happy with where we're at. This is a lot more functional now, and it's just a long time in coming, guys. You know, to have a shop and have all your stuff organized it's a big deal, I think, for me at least. So let me show you the latest project I'm actually going to get started on right now after I finish this video. So you see I've got my big sombrero on, and that's because I'll be outside today. And it is beautiful weather. So here we are where the chicken coop's going. And you can see the string. The dogs have already pulled it around everywhere, but all my spots are marked that I'll be working on today. We'll be digging holes today, so we can start installing these stripped juniper branches. These are going to be our fence posts. So we're working on the fence for chickens. We have a friend that's moving, and she can't take her chickens with us, her ducks with her as well. So she's going to give them to us, but right now we have no fenced in area. So I'm going to work on this today. The wife started it yesterday. I think she's got 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's got 5 holes started. But as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but there's just so many rocks, and this soil is just insanely hard. So I've been using my little chipping gun, chipping hammer, and I'm going to get these going on today. This is my project today, to get some of these holes done, so we can cement some of these posts in the ground, and then all we got to do is go buy some wire. I already have the gate from an old dog kennel, so we're going to use that. But these juniper branches around the base, they're about 6 inches in diameter, so they're really stout. And we're going to do a 6-foot fence, horse fence, and put the gate in, and we'll be ready for these chickens. So hopefully, you know, this week we can get this done. But it's never going to get done if I keep yapping. So I want to get this going before the sun gets too extremely hot, and see how much I can get done today. Go find some gloves, find out where the wife put the chipping gun, and get right on it. So if you guys have any questions regarding what we're doing here, put it down in the comments box. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if off-grid life is something that interests you. We've been out here almost a year full time now in beautiful northern Arizona, living off-grid, and just loving it. We've been busy this weekend. There's a couple of parties. We attended one, and we threw another, you know, for the Memorial Day thing. And now we're recuperating, getting stuff back online, cleaning up, and getting back to work. So don't plan on doing anything like that again until around 4th of July. So we'll see what happens with that. But please consider subscribing, guys, if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you on the next one. Prep and Thrive.